Hello, travelers. This is Kevin O'Connor, owner and travel advisor for Outta Here Travel. Hey, welcome today. In our series, we're providing travel tips on what to do, what to look for. And today, we're headed up to Seward, Alaska. And one event that's very special, it's an annual event they have. And this year, they're celebrating their 70th year, is the Seward Silver Salmon Derby. Started in 1956. Incredible. At Seward, this is a great time. This derby itself is one of the Alaska's oldest and most celebrated fishing tournaments. It's held every August. It starts about the second week in August. This year, it's running from August 9th to the 17th. The date of this recording today is August 16th. So there's one day they're out fishing today, one day left tomorrow. And what you do is you come down and you enter, put your ticket in before you go out fishing. You buy a daily ticket, it's $20 a day, $85, $89 for the week, and you go out and catch fish. Now, you can do this by either from the shoreline. There's a great beach area in Seward. You can catch fish off at the beach. You could take your boat out. Most people go out and take a boat. I'm going to show you a picture here. There's one guy that was in a kayak that caught a nice salmon out of his kayak. And then you go out, and typically how you catch the salmon is you troll for them. You put bait, it's typically of herring. You got flasher units, you drop the line down and you troll for them. And you can buy that. If you're going to Seward, they do have charter boats available. They have professional fish captains down there. Captains will take you out for the day, take a party out. Most of them are 6-pack boats. They'll take up to 6 people. You can go out and troll for the salmon. When you get them at the end of the day, you bring them back. They have a weigh station for the salmon. You weigh them in and test your luck and see what you can get prizes on there. And we'll show you some of the prize categories coming up here. So this one, the heaviest fish on the tournament, $10,000. The second place fish, heaviest weight, $5,000. Third place, you get cash money for $2,500. And then 4th through 10th, it looks like you have some various gift cards that you win. Bass Pro Shop, looks like 7th place, you get, oh, that's nice. You get 2 Alaska Railroad round trip tickets. That'd be good. And 10th place, Herback's Clothiers. They get the thing. It's the long ferry. They've been there in Seward for many years. And 70th, look at this one, heaviest fish, Royal Caribbean Cruise for 2. Man, that'd be nice. Again, you come in and you weigh your fish and put your luck in, and they just keep track of this over 9 days. This is cool, the mystery tag fish. They put special tags. There's 3 of them that are out there running around, swimming around this year. There's 3 tags. The first tag is worth $20,000. There's a tag for $10,000 and another tag for $5,000. That's cool. And I was even involved in this when I was there back in 85. I was president of the Chamber of Commerce. I was also classified as the chief judge, which I was in charge of the Salmon Derby. And a few days right before the Salmon Derby, we went out to catch fish. I had the fishing game warden with us, and he would do the official tagging on it. And we catch the fish by trolling and then set it free, put the tag on it, put it back in the water. And it seemed like it was always a rainy day too, man. But that was the fun of it. It was just I did that a couple of years, but again, both years I did it. It was out in the rain, so that was always fun. And we're always trying to get him out there to catch the fish that we got to get tagged and then release it on there. So it's a great fun event. Here's a retro picture of when you bring your fish in. They have a scale. They weigh the fish. There's a card that enter your name into it. When you bring the salmon in, it becomes property of the Seward Chamber of Commerce. And they do have a buyback availability. You can buy the fish back for $5. They take the $5 and that goes into there's a foundation. They have a Resurrection Bay Restoration Fund that they use to help for various projects in the Resurrection Bay and fish, just for different types of studies. And so it's a great donation, $5. It's a great donation. Put it back to a great cause. This scale. When I was there in 85, 86, we did have a scale just like that. maybe it's the same one they had. I don't know what the picture is, but at least we were a little bit more advanced then. We had a little, we had a little building with covering. So if it rained, the fish weighers, the volunteer fish weighers would be undercover. I noticed today I was looking at the site and they have a digital scale. They just lay it down on there. Now you get official readout. We always thought it was cool to put the scale in and it moves and wait for it to stop and the fish. But that was always fun. So that's picture. So here's a picture of the coho salmon. So the fish that they're going after is the silver salmon. It's a coho. Seward, Alaska sits on the base of the Resurrection Bay. So all the salmon are coming in. They're going up the Resurrection River, and there's a couple other streams that have access. So they're coming in to spawn is what the fish are doing. It's the season for spawning. They're coming in the bay. They're going in the Resurrection River, and they're spawning and breeding at that time. And that's what they're doing. This one's a male. You could tell if you look at the picture, and a lot of times what happens on the fish is they start to change mutation into this. This one has got a big nose on here, big lower jaw. The cohos have the black gum lines. That's how you could tell the silvers from kings. And they're just bought. And some of them start to have this little hump in the back too. Off the back, you can see the little hump on there. So the salmon are just some tidbits of information. Very good eating. It's not, this one's kind of a little bit on the, you have the king salmon. It's a little bit more oily. This one has a little bit of oil texture to it, but they're great eating fish. Caught many of these, filled the freezer up on many a time. So here's the silver. Here's one that Stephen Hill caught. It looks like he just posted on the site. This thing is 12.2 pounds, and you can see this. He's caught it out of his kayak, and that would have been an adventure because the cohos are really fun fish. They're acrobatic. You catch them and they fly out of the water. They'll come down. They'll come jump out of the water again. They're really a fun fish. I always enjoy trolling for them and catching the silvers out there. And actually, I took my son down there. We would go down and catch from the beach. I lived about 2 blocks up from the beach. And then I would take the line, put a piece of herring on it and put a bobber and just throw it out there in the water. And the salmon would come by and grab it. And then that'd be our dinner. So we used to do a lot of that. Here's some ladies here. Looks like they've got a wide, big variety of fish. Probably some of these range from about 6 pounds, 10, 11, 12 pounds. You can see the stature. These are some of the juvenile fish here. Some of the females in here. They just don't have the nose like the big males are doing here. They got a little changing that are going through. So again, one thing, again, the Seward Silver Salmon Derby. Happy 70th birthday on that. Again, for travel, always look for different events when you're going there. You're coming in on the cruise ship. Various towns have various features to do. But Seward, Alaska, how do you get there? So it's about a 2.5 hour car ride down the Seward Highway from Anchorage. So if you're flying into Anchorage, you can come down to, it's part of the Kenai Peninsula area. So you're south. And like I say, it's a 2.5 hour drive, beautiful drive going through the mountains, coming down into the Resurrection Bay. You could take a train. There's a date in the summertime. There's a daily train. The Alaska Railroad comes down there. It's a 4-hour trip on train. And then they have some small plane fly-ins. There's an airport in Seward. You can fly in as well too. This is a destination spot in Seward. It's a beautiful little town that cruise ships do come in. It's one of the ports they do come into. Then you get off the boat. A lot of times, some of the itineraries is there's a day event. You have some shopping in downtown Seward. Then you either get on a bus or take the train and head up to Anchorage. And that could be a destination. It could be a departing for you if you're flying out, or if you're doing the land cruise, which I always recommend. If you're going to take a cruise to Alaska, you come up the coastal side, come up through the Gulf, see the glaciers, Glacier Bay, and then come in and then take the land tour. It'll take you up into the interior of Alaska, Denali Park. A lot of the cruises will come in Seward, go into Anchorage, spend a day in Anchorage possibly, or some of them just go directly into Denali Park. So that's like your 10-day adventures. And then heads out to Fairbanks, and then you fly home from Fairbanks. So again, a lot of great things to do in Alaska. Again, just wanted a travel tip today. 70th anniversary, Seward Silver Salmon Derby. Let's go catch some fish together, make some memories. Thank you. Give us a call. Michelle and I would love to help you plan your travel itineraries for you. Again, thank you. Kevin O'Connor, Out of Here Travel.